The evacuation flights out of Afghanistan are back up and running, but this scene in Kabul, as you can see, is one that will have a lasting image on the world. Now, despite the chaos, President Biden is not backing down from that decision to pull out U.S. troops.
American troops cannot and should not be fighting in a war and dying in a war that Afghan forces are not willing to fight for themselves.
And new from overnight, a Taliban official announced a general amnesty for all people in Afghanistan and urged women to join their government. Experts that we spoke with say the people who remain in the country face an uncertain future.
Many people cannot leave. They are going to remain in Taliban, under Taliban rule. There is no indication that Taliban is basically a different organization than it used to be.
It has been chaotic, as you can imagine, and as you've seen at Kabul's airport, as thousands of people are trying to leave the country. People have reportedly even fallen off of planes. We saw some horrific video of that yesterday as people were trying to cling to the aircraft's wings. 6,000 American troops are expected to arrive at the airport in the coming days to try to help evacuate as many people as they can. Well, the images are heartbreaking, especially for local veterans. Tracy Swanson is a retired Army major who lives in Central Florida, and he joins us live this morning to talk more about some of these images that we've seen over the last 24 hours. First of all, thank you for your service and thank you for being with us.
Well, thank you for having me.
I want to talk first about what it was like for you to be watching this coverage over the last couple of days and seeing the fall of this country where you fought.
Well, I understand that we do have to pull out eventually. I guess the part that bothers me the most is that you should have an exit plan where the people that worked for you and that you made promises to works, that they get out before the new government comes in.
In this new government, we're talking about a terrorist organization, essentially, and there's a lot of fear over what will happen with the women, with the children. Many people remember what it was like to be under that Taliban rule back in the 90s, and it was pretty horrific.
Yes, it's Sharia law. Right now they're making promises so that we don't retaliate, I assume. However, I am sure that once we are out of there completely, they will go back to Sharia law where women have to stay in their houses, cannot work, cannot have jobs, and cannot get educations.
What do you anticipate will be happening once they evacuate some of these other troops that are there, once they get a lot of these Afghani refugees out? I mean, at some point, this country is going to have to pull itself back together.
Yeah, we would hope they would. However, I would predict that the Taliban will become the new government, and anybody that opposes them, their own people, will be killed. The males, the females will be punished.
There are so many stories, Tracy, of interpreters who have helped the Americans over the years, and I understand that you are actually one of the people who is trying to help some of these interpreters and their families to get out.
Yes, I was successful at getting 6 great Afghan interpreters. These are wonderful people, smart, dedicated. They believed in freedom. They were fighting for us because they believed what we told them, and we're hoping for that their country would become free. But I still have one left back there that I just can't seem to get him out of there. And right now I have 2 Afghans whose families are still there. They're in the interpreters themselves are here in the United States, but their wife and children are in Kabul. And then I have another interpreter who's there with his family because of red tape and bureaucracy, in my opinion, cannot get out of Afghanistan. So he's thinking of making a run for it.
Oh, gosh. Well, Tracy, we're looking at these images. I mean, I don't know how anybody really is able to get out of the country safely looking at some of these images coming out of the Kabul airport. And we're now hearing that the Taliban has put a complete circle around the airport so nobody can get in or out.
Yeah, so just this morning I found out that one of my interpreters' family were given the go to the airport, and they told them which door to go to exactly. But of course, if they get caught on the way and they have documentation on them that they need to have in order to get into the Karzai airport, well, that's going to be a problem for them. So there's that security risk there. And what I'm being told is that all of the roads and the borders, they have that Afghanistan locked down. They know people are trying to make a run for it. So not only is the airport locked down by Taliban, but so are all the bridges and the roads.
Yeah, we're hearing about tens of thousands of people lined up on the Pakistan border as well, trying to get out, trying to find
Yes.
freedom. It's just truly a heartbreaking situation. And,
It is.
Thank you
It
so
is.
much for being with us. And Tracy, I
you.
hope that you'll join us again, because obviously this is an ongoing story and we will be covering it for many weeks to come.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you bringing attention to this.
Thank you, and good luck to your friends. I hope that you were able to get them out of there. We're praying for you and for them, Tracy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you guys. Thank you.
You too.
And from Afghanistan now to Haiti, where the